So I just arrived at Mtskheta. Sorry for my very bad pronunciation. There are some sounds I haven't learned yet. It's a small town just outside Tbilisi, 20 minutes by Mtskheta. Getting here for most tourists staying in Old Town involves first a metro ride to the Gulltopp station, metro station. Outside there you have a marshrutkes station where there are marshrutkes directly to Mtskheta. The reason for getting here is churches, monasteries. It's Georgia's spiritual heart, it's called. And you have a lot of churches, monasteries, an archaeological museum and an old town as well, worth seeing in Mtskheta. The Samtravo church, which is now part of a nunnery, a nun monastery. This small church here, another chapel, predates the main church with a long time. It's a 4th century church. Well, as I say every time I'm in a place like this, it's I'm very much not religious. But there is something special with these very old walls. So much history, so much personal, so much personal that sits in those walls. I'm approaching the 11th century Svetishkoveli cathedral, which must have been very big. This must have looked very big back in the days. The area just outside the cathedral is very picturesque, very peaceful. This certainly is a magnificent church. It has been a church here since the 4th century. It was originally wood. This church claim to fame is Jesus' robe, which is supposed to be buried here. Mtskheta Jew went to the Holy Land and then got it and brought it back here. So at least so it's told. But as usual with things like this, nobody knows exactly where it's buried, and nobody can find it.
Მეორმეცაგეუდრებით ნაყოფი შემომწირველთა დვისდაკეთილის ყოფილ და წვიდისა და ყოვლად პატიოსთვის ამის ტაძრისა და მაშინა მშრომელთა გალობელთა და
Labiane, which is actually the local specialty. You get it everywhere here. Try this one. I start off with a tray of assorted khali. Khali is a paste of spinach. This is beetroot, mixed with nuts, garlics and herbs. This is filled eggplant and a filled pepper. And here came the lobio, sizzling hot. Very good on a rainy day like it's now. Now then it's Jvari Monastery. Took 15-20 minutes to drive up here from Mtskheta. And the taxi driver's first asking price was 20 lari. He came with a relatively decent price as the first price. That was a shock. So I went for it. When you get outside at the wall of tourist sands, this place is actually a little charmer. I could well see myself staying here at night. Boats for rent. It's a nice place, Mtskheta, with all those cathedrals and cozy old town. There was a service going on in the big cathedral on the passed by right now. And they close the church for a visit when that goes on. And again, I must say, I get provoked every time I'm in a religious building. I get provoked. They have so much cash for devotion and use so much time on that. Still, in the church opening, in the door openings, there are starving, freezing old people that the church, the priests do nothing for. They could at least have been allowed to sit inside the church. It provokes me. It really provokes me. It is so hypocritic. Children playground left from the Soviet era. I remember my Ukrainian girlfriend showed me a few similar things in other places. There are apartment blocks to go with those children tools.